train non-stop. Some are witty, some are punny. You might groan, but hey, well I thought it was funny. So sit back, come, let's seize the day. Release coffee, check, you're a laugh away.
Good morning, folks. Time is 9:03 a.m. Mountain Standard Time on the 15th of August, 2025. Now, of course, that's the 16th for my friends on the other side of the planet. My time-traveling friends in Australia, my friends in Perth, my friends in Adelaide, my friends in Victoria, my friends in Sydney, my friends in the Gold Coast, my friends in Darwin, my friends in, yeah, you know I'm going to say it. Come on, say it with me. My friends in Melbourne. I'm going to run that video one more time because I didn't have comments on last time. What do you think of it, folks? Hello, Melbourne. Hello, Melbourne. And Melbourne. Hello, Melbourne. 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 Oh, Melbourne. 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 Oh, Melbourne. 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 In Melbourne. 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 Wow, I can't believe I'm finally gonna be in Australia. Kangaroos. Hey, buddy, what's... Oh!
Quit saying Melbourne! Yeah.
Oh my God, what the hell just happened to me? Can you tell I like that video? I am so sorry, it makes me laugh. And the last time I posted the full, well, the only time I posted the full version of it, I asked for comments, and I turned commenting off on the video by accident. Well, I assume it was me. So, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry that you had to watch that again. If you are watching it again, if not, if it's the first time you're watching it, I'm not so sorry, but I still want to know what you think of that video, folks. I won't be playing it over and over again, I promise. Just, like I said, I wanted input on it last time, and guess what? Or I turned off commenting, or somebody turned off commenting, so yeah. That's my excuse. And who am I? My name's Lee. I'm the guy who started the group. Well, I thought it was funny. That group was so funny, we started it twice, friends, for reasons. And that was a good idea. And now, I'm surrounded by people, amazing people like you. Who are you? You're you, my friends. And you are amazing. How do I know you're amazing? These groups, this community of, well, I thought it was funny that I was just talking about, was nothing until you got here. Now it's amazing. You brought the amazing. Cheers to you, and thank you for making us what we are. 840,000 members strong. You know what we are? I'm going to say it. We're the funniest city on the internet. Population, us, funny people like you and I, making people laugh all the time. I say it all the time too, but I love the way it sounds. Cheers. You know what? Before we go anywhere else, before we do anything else, I'm going to ask you again, please hit a reaction on this video. I mean, it could be the like, it could be the laugh, it could be the heart, it could be the concern, it could be the angry face, it could be the crying, anything. If you're watching it, please hit, do a reaction on the video, or if you feel like it, make a comment on the video. And you know what? That comment would be amazing. It'd be amazing if it was a little bit about yourself. It doesn't have to be. But if you want to leave a little bit about yourself, what you're doing today, maybe what your hobbies are like, what your pets are, what your city or town is like, anything about your life that you want to share, that you feel comfortable sharing, of course. We're not trying to pry. What we're trying to do is we want to make this funniest city on the internet the friendliest city on the internet. I would love to feature a member every episode if I could, or maybe one a week. That would be very cool to me. And like I said, only information that you're comfortable sharing. We don't want to know we don't want to know your email addresses. We don't want to know phone numbers. We don't want to know any type of details like that. And you don't even have to tell us your city. I mean, even though it'll say in your profile, I don't have to mention it if you send something in that you want to share with us. Come on. I ask every day what you're doing, and I really do want to fill these videos up with stuff that's kind of funny. Oh, if you notice a little pause there, somebody messaged me. Sorry. I want to fill these videos up with interesting content, and you are interesting. So share whatever you like, and I would love to talk about you on our next video. Now, I ask that every day. I want to know about your lives. I want to have something to share here that's interesting. I want to make this the friendliest city on the internet, all that stuff. And people do sometimes send in stuff about their lives. Rose Glad, who shares quite a bit, and we love it, Rose. We love when you share your stuff. Rose Glad shared with us that she had finished the knitting the hat that she was working on. She had started a hat. She got a book of hat patterns. I believe I'm getting this right, for knitting, because she was working on an amazing looking pair of socks, but she ran out of wool and couldn't finish the second pair of socks. She's still waiting for that wool. She finished the hat that she was working on, which looks amazing. Going to bring that up right away. But she also said she's starting on another one. I'm looking forward to seeing that too. So let's bring up the one that she finished. Orca themed. Oh my God. Why is it in front of my face like that? It's so when I put this on TikTok and Instagram, I don't have to move it around and do some extra editing. But Rose, that's amazing. That looks fantastic. Those orcas look incredible. Just you blow me away every time you share your art like this. It's just incredible. And Rose is also a painter too. She paints quite often on Thursdays. I don't know if she painted yesterday. Maybe we'll find out today. And Rose, thank you so very much for sharing that. We're looking forward to seeing the hat that you're working on right now, and hopefully see that completed pair of socks, because the one that you shared the other day looks great. We're looking forward to that. And you never got back to me. Could you knit me a cart? No. All right, I'm going to take that down. Rose, thank you so very much. Now, my friend Dave Knapp. I've been posting quite a bit of music lately, and he reacted to a couple of the tunes that I posted. And then he posted a tune to his Facebook feed, and he tagged me in it. And you know what? That was kind of cool. I love music, and he introduced me to a new-to-me band. Not new band, though. Let me see if I can bring that up here. Blue Ash. Sorry. He introduced me to a new band. Well, new to me. They're an old band. They're from the 70s. It's called Blue Ash. It's great driving, you know, that 70s rock and roll. Not the country rock that happened in the 70s, but the true 70s rock. Really good sound. I love it, Dave. Thanks. Appreciate that. You know, and new to me. Never heard of these guys. Or if I have, I don't recall it. I love when people introduce me to music that I like. I like a lot of different kinds of music, and I appreciate that, Dave. Keep those recommendations coming in. I mean, new music is always good music, so thank you very much. And folks, once again, we want to hear about your day. Now, let me talk about my day or days. Today, Wendy and I are going to be Wendy's working right now, but we're going to be getting ready. We're going to be packing. We are disappearing for Saturday and Sunday, coming back on Monday. So no video on Monday, my friends. I'm sorry, but I will have one on Tuesday, and no video on Sunday, my friends, because I won't be in town. We are going to beautiful Waterton National Park. Waterton National Park borders on Glacier National Park in the States. They are it's same lake, goes through it. We are on the Canadian side, of course, which is just safer for us at the moment. We are, of course, going to Waterton National Park for 2 amazing nights, and I'm looking so forward to it. So, I do apologize, my friends. There will not be a video. There won't be a video on Sunday, and there won't be one on Monday. I might see if I can maybe do something real quick so I can pop in and say hi. I don't know if that's going to happen, because we're going to be busy having a mini vacation and just getting away for a bit. This is actually pretty close to Calgary. About 2.5 hours away, maybe a little bit farther, but not far at all from Calgary, where I live. Same province, and it is, oh my gosh, it is one of the most beautiful places on the planet. Now, I haven't been all around the planet, but I have talked to people who have been, and they've also been to Waterton, and they usually agree. Just absolutely gorgeous. Hopefully we get some nice weather. It has been wet lately, and it's been wet there lately too. But even if we don't, we're going to be, getting rain in a beautiful place. Where I live in a beautiful place too, but nothing like that. So looking forward to that. I do apologize. No video on Sunday, no video on Monday, but I will do one on Tuesday, which I don't normally do. And then, of course, one on Wednesday too. So really Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday next week. A little bit out of order. My apologies, but we're really looking forward to this getaway. Just a little, just something I wanted to insert here, hence the different video angle and all that. Although I won't be here on Sunday and Monday, I'm gonna see if I can set up a streaming live channel on YouTube and maybe on Facebook if I could do it. I'll do it to Twitch also, where I'm just streaming all the joke segments randomly. The ones that I've done, all the ones that I've recorded at least here. I'll see if I can do that. If I can do that, I will update the notes on this video, and I will also post something to the group just saying that you can click on there if you want to watch some jokes. Now we're going to return you back to your regularly scheduled video. So remember, folks, I want to hear about your exciting days. Come on, comment on this video. Let me know about, your pets, your house, your dog, your work, whatever you want to share. And if we can share it, we'll talk about it in the next video, my friends. Cheers to you, my friends. All right. I've got some funny posts that I want to feature today. Now, I've got 3 today. Normally, I kind of keep it to 2, but every once in a while, I kind of mix it up a little bit. I got a post from my friend Cory Buckner. I've got a post from Frank Romano, and I have a post from Melissa Rinderknecht. So hopefully they make you laugh, because they made me laugh, folks. And it's all about laughing, right? So let me bring up my buddy Cory's post first. And I'm not sharing it because he's my buddy. I'm sharing it because it made me laugh. So bringing that up right now. They will go in front of my face. That's so I don't have to do extra editing later on when I post these on in other places. But once again, these are funnier than I am good looking. That doesn't take much. All right, here's Cory's post, bringing it up right now. Oh my God, this happens to me. I used to be a freaking party animal, and now I am a homebody. And I prefer the homebody portion of my life than the party animal portion of my life. I almost have an existential crisis sometimes. All right, Cory, thank you very much. So true, but still made me laugh because it hits close to home. Appreciate that, my friend. Now, the next one, once again, is from Frank Romano. Let me bring that up right now. And happened to me just the other day. Oh, I used to love waking up at 3 a.m. thinking, oh my gosh, I got 3-4 hours to sleep. Doesn't happen anymore. If I wake up at 3 a.m., I end up getting out of bed. Thanks, Frank. I really appreciate that. Thanks for making me laugh. Thanks for making a lot of other people laugh. And the next one is from Melissa Rinderknecht. Hopefully I'm saying your name properly, Melissa. Bring that up. And yeah, it's true. Like, hey, New York's being destroyed. Where are the X-Men? They're not part of this story. Sorry, they're busy doing something somewhere else. Just shut up for a moment. Let you read and enjoy. Bring that down. Thank you, Cory. Thank you, Frank. And thank you, Melissa, for those funny posts. Thanks for making me laugh, and I know you made a lot more people laugh. Folks, we make hundreds of thousands of people laugh every day because of funny posts just like that. Keep your funny stuff coming in. People wouldn't be here if it wasn't funny, and it is funny because of you. Maybe we'll hit 1 million. Who knows? Fingers crossed. I don't want to jinx us. But even if we don't, you've already made us the funniest city on the internet, my friends. All right. I think it might be time to get to those bad jokes. Once upon a time, there was a king who was only 12 inches tall. He was a terrible king, but he was a great ruler. Ouchie wawa! That's the noise you make when you hurt yourself tripping over a small Mexican dog. What do you call an angsty teenaged robot? A cyborg. I accidentally used dog shampoo this morning. I'm feeling like such a good boy. Such a good boy. Did you hear about the cross-eyed teacher? He couldn't control his pupils. I hope you enjoyed those jokes. I got a good kick out of a couple of them there. I want to thank Fergus Tyson for the first joke I told, that 12-inch ruler joke, or 12-inch king joke, sorry. Now, I actually I came up with one of the jokes. I was just getting up in the morning and I stubbed my toe, and I said, ouchie wawa, and came up with the ouchie wawa joke. Probably not the first one to think of it, but I've never heard it before, so I'm calling that one an original. I wrote that one. It's the cheesiest of all of them there, too. And then the next 3, actually, I got once again from this book, Dad jokes from @DadSaysJokes. I think I may have pissed these folks off because I was tagging them in these videos just to give them credit. I wasn't trying to ride their coattails, and now I can't tag them anymore, but that's all right. I absolutely appreciate the funny that these folks bring. So there's no CM in front of me. The funny that these folks curate. They do a great job helping the internet be funny, making people laugh. If you get a chance, go subscribe to them at @DadSaysJokes. They're funny. They're on Instagram and they're on Facebook. They're probably on X too. I'm not sure. I just don't dabble on X very much. So check them out, folks. Funny stuff. So that's where we got our jokes today. One from Fergus Tyson. Second one written by me, and then the next three from Dad Jokes, the cheesy edition by the folks at @DadSaysJokes. I want to tell your jokes too. I really do. Send your jokes, if you've got them, to jokes@wellithoughitwasfunny.com. And if I tell your joke, I'm going to thank you for it. I try not to steal jokes, and I would love to thank you for your jokes. And if you really want to do something crazy, if you've got it in you, not everybody wants to perform, why don't you record yourself telling one of your funny jokes and send that, or bad jokes, and send that to jokes@wellithoughitwasfunny.com. It could be on your phone. It could be on a webcam. Send it to me at jokes@wellithoughitwasfunny.com. Heck, I will take an audio cassette or a VHS cassette, and not beta. There's no way I'll get that converted. It would take some work, but I would make a production out of it, and I think it would be amazing. If you're going to do something like that, though, DM me or comment on this video, and I'll contact you directly, and I can send you my mailing address. I don't think that's going to happen, but boy, oh boy, wouldn't that be awesome? I would freaking love it. Especially if it's from, like, Australia or something. Like Melbourne. So, yeah. If you got some jokes to tell, send them to jokes@wellithoughitwasfunny.com. If you've got some jokes you're going to tell, send that to jokes@wellithoughitwasfunny.com. Let's make the world laugh, folks. All right, I want you to do me a favor, 2 favors if you can, and you owe me nothing. But if you can, try to make somebody laugh. And then that second favor, make yourself laugh. Find something funny that makes you laugh. If you have to hunt it down, do it. It's worthwhile. And if it's particularly funny, post it to the group and tag me in it. If it's already in the group is where you found it, which is awesome. Why don't you leave a comment tagging me on it and just saying, hey, this is what made me laugh, Lee. And there's a really good chance that I'll make it one of my featured posts tomorrow. But even if not tomorrow, it'll be on Tuesday. But even if I don't make it a featured post, I'm still going to talk about it, and I'll thank you for tagging me in it, because I want to know what makes you laugh. But I definitely want to know that you're laughing. I'm going to run a commercial. We've got a great store. I got these fantastic hoodies. I got these fantastic coffee cups. We got good stuff in there. We could really, really, really use the cash if somebody decided to buy some stuff, because we spend a lot of time here, but we are about the funny, not about the money. But I would appreciate if you check out our store, my friends. I'm going to stop talking about it, run this dumb commercial. We're going to come back. I'm going to talk about you.
Want to help us out and look good at the same time? Head over to store.wellithoughitwasfunny.com, where we've got t-shirts, hoodies, 3/4 sleeve rock shirts. We got coffee cups. We've got to-go cups. We've got stickers. Check it out today, folks. That's store.wellithoughitwasfunny.com.
I hope you're still here. I'm sorry if you get tired of those commercials. I should do something different. I should just say, hey, we got a store. It's probably the best thing. That said, any purchases would definitely help us out. But once again, folks, we're here for the funny, not the money. Because we don't make any money, but we are here. I want to talk about you, though. I don't want to talk about me. I don't want to talk about the store. I want to talk about what you've done here. You and your fellow funny folks out there that have decided to come and join this group as members of our community. You've taken a little group that was mildly funny, and you've made it like the funniest group on the internet. And I like to say, the funniest city on the internet, my friends. We're on the cusp of 840,000 members, and I was amazed when we had 1,000 members. You folks blow me away. And and we get funnier every day. It's a lot of work to curate a group like this, but it is so worth it. And I never thought I'd be doing this. You know, I thought I'd be like, check out every once in a while for my 1,000 members. When I got 1,000 members, I was happy when I had 100. You make me feel so good right here, because most of my life, weirdly, my plan has been to make people laugh. Not officially, just found that I enjoyed doing that. Some people consider it a defensive mechanism. I'm sure there's a little bit to that, but that wasn't the point of it. I was attacking with my humor. I don't mean offensive, not intentionally. And folks, you've made that happen. It's this little thing that I made. It's making so many people laugh. Now, I'm not the one making them laugh. You are. You're bringing that funny stuff. And keep it coming. Keep it coming, my friends. I so appreciate it. I appreciate every single post that we can approve. I appreciate the effort of everybody posting. Sometimes there are things we can't approve. We do have guidelines, right? But that doesn't mean we don't appreciate the fact that you posted it anyways. You submitted it for approval. There's a lot of garbage that gets submitted, not by you, by scammer bots and stuff like that. And that takes a lot of our time, but it's so worth it. So worth it, because look at what we are, right? I'm going to say it again. I just said it a moment ago. I said it at the beginning of the video. We are the funniest city on the internet. I mean, there's a lot of cities that have less than 840,000 people in the world, folks. A lot of them, and we're just gaining population. Wow. Now, folks, I want you to have an amazing weekend. I know those folks in Australia, my friends in Melbourne. You've already started your weekend. I hope it's going fantastic. And I know not for everybody, you know, the weekend doesn't mean you're not working. The world doesn't grind to a stop on the weekend. I hope you're having a great weekend, whether you're working or whether you're enjoying it at home or whatever it might be. I hope you're laughing. Friends, I will see you on Tuesday. I'm going to try to make maybe a mini video on Sunday. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I don't have a good laptop, and I don't want to do it on my phone and stuff like that. But I want you to know I'm not missing because I don't want to be here. I'm missing because I got some plans. But I'll be here on Tuesday. Hopefully you're going to be here too. I'm not going to take that for granted. I'm not taking anything for granted, my friends. I appreciate every single one of you. We'll see you again. All the love.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I think it was funny.
Well, I thought 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 it was funny.